Walton is gay. Hello, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Sunday chill stream. It's actually a Mother's Day stream, I guess you could call it too if you want. I don't know, but
Mothers, isn't that a very toxic thing to say now, Vinny?
Birthing person. Birthing. Yeah, thank you.
For all you hot milfs out there, we love you. All you fat pigs.
It's your Mother's Day.
They're not allowed to call mothers groups in in Australia anymore. They have to call them parenting groups now or play groups.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Yeah, my
That's
wife was
disturbing.
telling me just the other day. Yeah.
No, that sounds about right. There's quite a few of them I'd like to play with.
That's right.
At least
So,
you know they put out.
There's my co-host Tommy. He's fondling all the mothers out there. How you doing, brother?
Nibbling here, nibbling there. Watching all the soy bitches cry on Twitter is so much fun. They never expect the pig to show up.
Yeah. Well, again, there's a lot of just crazy people who are trying to bait people into other nonsense. But you know what? We don't play those fucking games. We get the work done. We have a good time with everybody, and that's what it should be about. Save your drama, you bunch of queens. Walton, speaking of queens, how you doing, my friend?
Steve is gay. Intro, you mother. It's good to see you, man. Hail the chat. How you doing, everybody out there? Please hit that like button, share out the link. We're going to have a fun time tonight. Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. I'm going to say hello to the chat in a minute. But, yeah, we got Red Gaze in the house as well. How you doing, brother?
Hey, what's up? I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good.
Thank you, Larry David.
It's pretty good.
And we have center square is Liam Gray.
That's me. That's
how you
me.
doing, my
Look,
friend?
NASA would never lie to you. The Earth is not flat. The Earth is not flat. It is around. It is a globe. The Earth is a globe.
All I know, you have my hat, you son of a bitch.
And his heart.
First, Kathleen Kennedy suckered me into doing another one of these fucking movies. And now you stole my hat. She's very upset. Lando, if you're there, if you're not humping toasters, you got my back, right, brother?
Well, you know that I'm my good buddy, and if I wasn't spending the time taking care of all your appliances around your house while you're out with that no good horse face Kathleen Kennedy, I'd probably have something more to say. But I need to get busy. You got a couple of sweet looking pieces of machinery laying around right here, my friend.
I told you she drugged me when I was out cold. She grabbed my hand and made me sign the contract. Next thing I knew, I had a new plane, so I didn't complain.
Wait a minute. Is Lando humping all the planes? Is that why they keep crashing?
Yeah, he's been fucking the exhaust pipe. I don't know if there's an exhaust pipe. Anyway, someone who's waiting for his intro. Sorry, Chris. How you doing, my friend?
Wow, what a tough act to follow. Open an exhaust pipe on a plane.
Say something funny, Chris.
Yeah, be funny, Chris.
Do it. Be
Do
funny.
Do it. Be funny right now.
No
Everyone's
pressure.
waiting.
Dance,
Make a
monkey,
joke.
dance.
It'll do.
We're gonna have a good time anyway, man. Chris is fantastic. If you guys haven't, go
He's the
support his
best.
books. Just
Yes.
beautiful stuff. But we're gonna get into all that stuff in a little while. We got another awesome guest here. We have Draven is in the house, man. We got a vampire here. How
Hey
you doing,
guys,
brother?
what's up? I'm doing good. Should be a good time. Usually is with you guys, so yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, because we're crazy. But
Yeah, of course.
But again, we're having a good time.
Yep.
'Cause we got good people here. We got great projects, and we got plenty of stuff to talk about too. Free comic book day is one of the things we'll be hitting. Because boy, do I got one for you. But Draven was the first in the chat tonight, which is awesome. We got Shadowhawk is in the house as well, man. How you doing, brother? We have Zach, man, dude, brightest day. How you doing, man? Hope everyone's
Yeah,
having
brother.
a great night. Keely Chow, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Brutal Morning One, man. Hail, brother. Dude, the guy's fantastic. Awesome, dude. We got
Thank
Lasso
you,
of
dude.
Truth as well. She'll get the truth out of you. She definitely will. And then she'll slap you in the face and she'll let you know what the facts are. And that's what we love.
Pizza pays for that kind of behavior.
Chris Fisk was saying hello to everybody. We got King of Squibs in the house as well. Fantastic.
Get him out of here. He's a problem. He's a troublemaker.
Is he a troublemaker?
He's a dissonant. He is an advocate of the Squib Nation, which
The
are
Squid Nation.
He says it all the time in every chat, and he leaves responses all the time. It's great. Darren, like my father before me, man, how you doing? Dude, another great supporter, just an awesome person. Give him much love out there. Glinzer's in the
Oh,
house.
I like
as
that
well.
guy. Go back to his comment. I love that. He's showing respect to the pigs. Yeah, hey for everyone. I love that.
That's awesome. Where you go? I already missed it. If you find it, pull it up. Sorry, I was scrolling.
Hey.
But you got. He said, "Hey everyone."
Hey.
So there you go. We got Williams in the house as well, man. How you doing, brother? Another great person, great supporter, all the way. Brian Kriskow's in the house as well. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. His books are always awesome. Go check it out. Six Gun Gorilla, fantastic. But there is some really just bad stuff that came out. I went to Free Comic Book Day. So again, I didn't pay for this shit. There's a story here that I was beside myself. So this is the bar that we have to reach apparently. So let me pull myself up here.
Let me guess. Venom uses his tongue for more than just mocking people.
Oh no, it's I didn't even see Venom in here. We literally have get this. The big villain of the book is a mailbox.
What?
What?
well, the U.S. Postal Service has been plaguing mankind since the dawn of time. So
This is also true.
It's true. It continues to do so.
They keep jacking up prices as well as scumbags. But yeah, it's literally Spider-Man's gonna fight a mailbox.
How? Is that supposed to be like a symbiote thing or something?
Huh?
I think it was supposed to, but then they don't even
Was
We are postage.
was that an absentee ballot box?
Yeah.
It makes
Oh.
0 sense.
2,000 mules.
That's it. We had it's huge landslide. He defeats it with one of those, feed the meter things.
Way to go, Spidey.
That's how he defeats it, and then he gets scolded by the mail carrier, which is literally the line is, "That's federal property."
Hey,
This
tell
is
tell Harrison to land that thing.
Stay right there. You can explain this to the police.
Hey, Walton, can you clean your peen on your own time? Stop that.
Yeah.
I'm muted.
He's shaving his bush.
This is top tier. This is their top
That's
tier.
Tommy manscaping.
This is Marvel's top tier. Look what our top tier. We got fantastic project. We have an actual pirate story that's amazing. That's gorgeous. Women that look like women. We got beautiful artwork throughout. We have so much fun. This is 52 pages. You could take an interior page. It's thicker than the cover on this lump of shit.
Yeah, but is there postal combat?
Postal combat. Going postal.
Not the time with pirates. Sorry, pal. But that's what they gave people. So and this is John Romita Jr. that they got back to do this. Wow, isn't that incredible? These people should be ashamed of themselves. Like this is what you're putting out. This is what you're giving people.
Look, I do like the artwork of John Romita Jr. He is he's who I modeled my artwork off when I was younger. So like I got a lot of love and respect for the guy, and but you got to give him good material.
Of course you do. That shit. I used to pick up his Spider-Man runs. They were good. I enjoyed them for what they were. But again, that was back then. I don't pick up any of that stuff anymore. There's so many bad books they put out. There's some other nonsense in here. Apparently, you're going to have Avengers versus X-Men versus Eternals, because that's what we need. We need heroes fighting heroes fighting heroes.
Yeah,
Damn right. We need diversity.
Moral relativism.
Well, they can't tell the difference. They can't tell the difference between heroes and villains anymore. Anyway, they've slid so far into the scale of gray.
That's intentional.
Oh, of course it is.
Moralization.
There was something else that was stupid here, like they're trying to bait people.
Hey.
So there's a scenario where you have Captain Marvel.
Hello, Miss Rena.
Hello, Miss Rena. We're gonna have her on Friday, by the way.
Nice.
She's a good friend to the channel as well, and she got a new project out there. So we're gonna be giving her some love. Hold on, I'm trying to find where the hell that page was, because again, it's just so stupid. That again, they were trying to bait people. That's all this is, because it's like a made up scenario that if they did fight, who would win? Blah blah blah. And so apparently they have Rogue's neck being snapped by Bigfoot, Captain Marvel.
Oh.
And then the artwork is like, it's so bad too, like because she's holding her head, and that next panel is literally just like there's a little effect in between them.
Rogue should have just twisted her head there and kissed her. Just sucked all the fucking power out of her.
That's right.
That's what right
Again.
there. Yeah, exactly.
Do it again.
Again. Do it again.
She could have stripped her clothes off and kissed her on the. Never mind. It's Mother's Day.
Those are me timbers.
Gotta be careful with scissors.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do. We need Rogue more than we need Carol Danvers. That's all I'm saying.
Mhm.
Right.
Rogue's a
I
good
just-
character. Rogue's a good character.
Like I just don't get the shit that they do, and it's so stupid. But anyway, this is the other sad thing too. Yeah, George Perez, he did pass away. So that's we had Neil Adams and George Perez. Dude, I know they always say it's in threes, but who's the next big name? It sucks. It really does. And I know
George,
he had his political views. I get it, but I've met George a couple of times, and he was always super nice. He's fantastic with fans. And again,
and I mean,
the work
when you think
he's
about
done.
comic art, he's the guy, right? Like, is it just me? Like, his art is what I think of when I think of comic book art.
Yeah.
Like the designs for all of the heroes, like it's his stuff.
I'd say specifically for DC, because he did so many of those big events for them, and again, all those pages with all these people, it's insane. Yeah. It's absolutely insane. Sorry, we missed this from before. Brutal Morning Wood, when we made that mention of Rogue. suck. Hell, brother. But yeah, it's crazy, man. It sucks. And again, fuck cancer. You know, because it's
Amen.
It's horrible shit. But I'll tell you guys one thing though. I did pick up one. I'm looking forward to reading this. I didn't get a chance to. I was going to do it before the stream, but there's a couple things I had to take care of. But this thing called Barbaric actually looks pretty damn amazing. It's like one of the last books they had on the rack there. I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll get that one. And I'm happy I did. It's got like a very like kind of Conan feel to it, and the stuff that they do. He's got an axe that's like possessed, and it's like killing and eating people as he's swinging at them. It's pretty sweet, man. I was very kind of surprised by this one. It's from this company called Volt, which I've never heard of before. But yeah, it's beautiful stuff.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Can you give me a look at the logo? I can't remember Volt either, but just give me a look at the logo just to. Oh, that doesn't help me. Yeah, I've probably never heard of them. Are they new?
They might be. I know nothing about this whatsoever. Like I said, I'm going to be reading it soon. I was supposed to today, but again, I was juggling a bunch of shit.
I'll tell you what, the name does sound familiar to me. I know I picked up a few of those. Like I always thought they were independent books when I seen them in the comic book store, and I do recall seeing the name Vault. So maybe one of the ones I picked up when I was up north, well, almost a year and a half ago now, was from Vault.
Yeah, it's possible. I don't know, but yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this just to see. There was a page that was pretty good. It was very Conan-like because he's just kind of talking about himself of like that he's this barbarian. Because he was born, of a long line of barbarians. He goes, I came from this land, and he goes, my life used to be simple. I drank, I fucked, I fought, and then like he says it again, and then you see like just different. I can't show up because there's some nudity on there, but again, it's not completely like in your face kind of shit. It's just like matter of fact, like that's what he did, like Conan when he was banging broads and stuff. They look
relatively new. Volt Comics.
Yeah, 2016. Yeah, I was about to share the screen too.
Okay.
So yeah, 2016 they were founded, and they're from Maryland.
Oh,
all right.
Their hometown is Bethesda, apparently.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Nice.
No, I haven't heard of these guys.
Yeah.
Neither have I. But like I said, it looks pretty good.
Radio Apocalypse. I don't know if it's on the screen there or not, but if you just scroll to, Radio Apocalypse looks like it might be something I'm into.
Could be.
So
yeah, there you go. So we got some more independent creators out there apparently that are doing some quality stuff. I can't. I'm not going to sign off on. Yeah, I'm not going to sign off on anything. Like I got to read it first, but the idea sounds pretty cool, and it looks pretty good. The artwork is top tier. I'll give them that for sure. But yeah, and that's what we want to see. Better stuff out there. That's what we've been doing. That's what we're pushing for. So again, that's why I don't care about labels and anything else. If you're putting out quality stuff and you're good people, awesome. That's what it should be about.
Aaron Campbell, Adam Gorham, Addison Duke, Adrian Wassel, Alberto. That's his name isn't Alberto Albuquerque. Sorry, it's Alberto Jimenez. I don't know. These are all names I don't know. They sound they're not Australian names. Alberto Muriel. Yeah, I don't know. Alex. No. Andrea Fort, Andrea Muddy. I don't know any of these guys. Ashley A. Woods. Yeah, don't know any of them.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it looks like it could be a good company. Like I said, I want to take a better look, when I'm not on stream and stuff and really go over things. Because
they did Vampire the Masquerade comic books. For those of you who don't know, Vampire the Masquerade is a...
Oh, I know.
Is a publisher of... Yeah, they're White Wolf. They're from
our Vampire Notes.
Dude, we got a vampire guy here. Vampire guy.
I'm actually Malkavian, by the way.
You're a madcap.
Yeah,
you're a bit of the old madcap. Well, why don't you tell us?
You're just jealous because the voices are talking to me.
So I know more of the Vampire Dark Ages stuff. So like, they have the bunch of different clans and stuff and whatnot, and then you have like sort of like the Ronin as well, as which is like clanless, but it's basically just vampires kind of rule, but they stay in the shadows because it's part of their code and a bunch of other stuff like that. So
the Masquerade,
which is the Masquerade.
Nice.
Yeah.
And hello to
And
Lion
White Wolf
Ratton
Publishing is
and
White Wolf
Soul
Publishing is
Assassin.
being
Sorry, we
done.
had a couple more people that jumped in here as well. So I just want to say hi to them. But yeah, no, stuff looks pretty good from what I can see already. So that's a good thing. You know?
Yeah.
Another Monsters in the house as well. What's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. So yeah, we're hitting some of that stuff. I had a brain fart. Chris had a story.
The Black Doctor Who.
The Black Doctor Who, yeah. So I guess this is the new thing. I don't know if anyone saw my little 2-minute video today. That was interesting. And by the way, Chris, I was trying out that program, which I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Nice.
How to work that, but I made the mistake when I filmed it. I didn't go horizontal. I had it vertical, so I'm like, shit. I didn't know how to fix that.
Oh.
But anyway, yeah. Apparently, there's a Blacketeer.
What?
I guess we can leave that to what do you call it? We can leave that to Disney and Walmart. So yeah, I went into this damn store. Well, I'm gonna pull this thing up. I went into the store. I'm like, oh, they have new packaging on. Hold on, almost there. All right, here we go. I gotta share my screen now. So yeah, this was interesting because they did like a VHS kind of packaging on the damn thing, which I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I wonder what the hell, what this is exactly. Because I know like Diamond, I did a review on a Rocketeer figure not long ago. It's not bad. It has some problems, but I always liked the character, and I was a fan of the movie when I was a kid. So yeah, I super short. Okay, so here's the Rocketeer. Why is he black?
What?
Here's something I don't know about. That's what he comes with. But there's movie stills. We know that. What is Disney doing now? Like,
why do they not use different paint between his boots and his hands? What? Come on now.
Like they couldn't help themselves apparently. So straight up, like I'm looking, I'm like, wait a minute. Either he got a really bad suntan, or something's up here, and it's.
Can you take the mask off? Can you take the helmet off? Is he?
No. Here's the other kicker on this. So he's got a black neck. He's got again, like Walton said, the paint job is the same on his gloves as it is on his neck, which is that's racist. Anyway, I don't know what they were doing, but it looks like they're trying to confuse kids even further, because now you got a kid who picks this up and goes, oh, I want to see the Rocketeer, and they either they go to look up the comics or they go to watch the movie and they go, okay, so where's the Rocketeer? That's a white guy. Yeah. Like they're kind of going out of their way to make trouble, it sounds like. And then the colors that they pick too.
Those are bright.
Bright orange, this other putrid kind of mustard color for the pants.
I will not have people sassing bright orange on a stream with me. It's racist.
Well, it is what it is. But right here you can see it's got the stamp of approval there. That's the Walmart exclusive stamp. So they're exclusively racist towards Rocketeer.
Look at that art, though. I mean, come on, you can't help but fucking love the Rocketeer. The Rocketeer is awesome.
Oh yeah, the retro
shit's
amazing.
It's so beautiful. I love that retro stuff.
It is, man. You know, and it's a shame that again these companies do what they do all the fucking time. It's agenda after agenda after agenda. Like, can't we just be real for a second? I mean,
it's always the same companies over and over again that are doing it.
It is. It straight up is. You know. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And again, Disney, they won't stop. They will not stop. I heard some funny shit about like the Doctor Strange movie and the things that they did in there. Oh my god. But again, like, why support these people? Don't do it. Just don't. They're ruining shit. They're going out of their way to ruin it, and then they're trying to scold you as well in the process. No, thank you. I'll pass on all that shit. It's really.
You sound like a bigot. You sound like a bigot, Vinny. What's going on?
There's your Rocketeer animated series.
Oh, hold on. Well, we're gonna blow up.
There is
black there too.
Yeah, there's your Rocketeer animated series. So.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, and is he a black guy in that? Is that what's going on?
It's a girl.
Yeah.
Well, Watch
I
out.
can't tell the difference. You know?
We're gonna get Ron Perlman coming out. Oh, it's Gash. It's Flying Gash.
No. It's interracial family because we can't have what the majority of families are. But so interracial family, of course.
Wait, ginger in Spanish?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's not really.
So they're playing it on Nick Jr. by the looks of this. It's a Nick Jr. show.
Oh god.
There's a new
Don't play
high-flying
any of
girl
it
in
because
town.
I don't need to get struck with this garbage.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm just going over the IMDb. A girl inherits the persona of the Rocketeer, and with the help of her gadget-building friend, they tackle epic adventures.
Mm-hmm. Nuke. Yeah, Nuke was bringing up the two moms in Doctor Strange, which again, one of my friends was at the theater, and again, these teenagers, again, kind of the demographic that they're trying to brainwash. As soon as that happened, they started hitting each other and laughing because it was like over the top, this fake affectionate nonsense where again, nothing is natural, nothing's just put in a normal way. It's ridiculous. And then again, like what happened to that Rachel McAdams character as well. She had no other love interest, but all of a sudden now she's married to a black guy, and that's the other thing those teenagers laughed at because again, it's not natural. If you had her in a relationship in the original movie with the same guy, I could get it. But if it's just generic black guy out of nowhere who happens to be a fanboy of Doctor Strange, you're just cramming it in there for the sake of cramming it in there. That's not natural to any of it because it makes no sense either. So he saved the universe, all this stuff, but he's not going to be able to get his check. Like, why? That doesn't make any sense.
I'm surprised they didn't make him gay.
They show his actual wife in the post-credit scene.
Whose actual wife?
I forget her name. Siri or something like that. Ciara.
Oh, Strange. Oh, you mean Strange in the book?
Strange's actual wife in the book
Gotcha.
is
Yeah.
at the end. In the end, post credits.
Yeah, I heard there was some big actress or something in there as well. But for what I heard, they said, was she in the Eternals? Like they were scratching their head because I guess the designs were.
Who the hell is this?
Yeah, Charlize Theron or whatever. Plays
Okay.
her.
Spoilers for everybody who. But again, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Be well, Lasso.
Take care, Lasso.
Have a great one, Lasso. But yeah, it's just silly. All the shit that they're doing. It's so again, just cramming it in. Nothing's natural. Nothing's normal. It's always got to be over the top bullshit. I did hear that Chavez character, like everyone said that she wasn't as bad. That they were expecting something worse.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I'm glad because they don't need to dogpile any actresses either. Because again, it's not their fault that they got a gig. Who gives a shit? But it's the story itself. It's the writing. It's the bad things. So we have Wanda apparently who she wants to kill and take this Spanish girl's powers in order to go to another dimension and kidnap two kids. So that's Disney.
It's very wholesome.
Is that a Florida story?
Yeah. I'm sorry. She wanted to kill the doppelganger mother and steal the children.
Well, once again, this is coming from the same company. It said that they can't have any of their characters tied with anything that resembles death. Remember that? Did everybody forget about that?
Oh, yeah.
I still have not forgotten about that.
Exactly. Well, again, it's we'll keep this up since I made it. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Straight up, they released the movie during Mother's Day about kidnapping children. Go Disney. Disney Marvel. Woo! And they wonder why their stock keeps plummeting.
I'm surprised we're still allowed to call it Mother's Day.
I'm surprised too.
Arguments are being made.
Yeah, birthing person's day, and then it'll be just like the no smoking sign with like a scalpel or something. I don't know.
Non-binary female identifying day.
Yeah, it's so
birthing
stupid.
person day.
But here's the other kicker too. From what I heard, there's no Vision in this movie whatsoever. So they built this whole thing up, and WandaVision was supposed to be her having the perfect family. She brought back Vision, who happens to be just a figment of her imagination. And then on top of that, the government makes the white version, who's evil, who then gets woken up apparently from her imaginary vision, which again, so fucking stupid. And when he finds out who he is, He's like, oh my God, I'm Vision. And then he goes, fuck off. And he
Come
leaves
on!
his wife. He leaves his wife there to fend for herself. The kids there to fend for themselves.
Did they blackwash that character too?
Did they?
Sorry, that was a very
He's all
bad
white,
joke.
so I get. Well, that's the thing.
He's not
Well,
white.
you,
He's
you know
red.
what? Aside from
I
the
see what
character,
Chris's doing.
Vinny, aside from the character of Vision,
Sorry.
Disney never has had any Vision. So
No, they did not. It's the House of Stolen Ideas. That's what Marvel is now.
Mhm.
But they've been like that for a while. But yeah, again, so like Chris was saying, Deadbeat Dad, he's gone. But again, that version wouldn't even know about these kids, to be honest. But he would have fought for his wife. You know what I mean? Like, none of this shit makes sense. And apparently it all means nothing because it's all about being a single parent now, and murdering other mothers in order to get those kids. So that's what she was going for. That was her goal. And then Doctor Strange was essentially he was what's his name from the Terminator? Kyle Reese. That's what he was. He was trying to protect John Connor or Sarah Connor from the Terminator. That's what the whole movie was, from what I understood. But
What?
yeah, he's grabbing American Chavez to all these different places to keep her away from Wanda, who wants to take her powers in order to get to the other dimensions and steal those children's.
Steal those
She's
children.
gonna steal all the children's because
All
she's a
the
witch.
children.
The two children's.
Yeah.
So I don't understand it. They said that there was like 40 minutes cut out of the movie, which okay, well, if that's your story, it sounds like there's 40 minutes
Look,
of story that should have been
Well,
put back
I
in.
haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. But why the fuck do we give a shit about American Chavez, who's been in 0 movies, when we should be caring about, Wanda, who's been in multiple movies and held a series? Surely she has a larger fan base. Wouldn't everyone be rooting for her? Like, did they just have her go full on bitch ass crazy? Like, what happened?
One would think. Apparently, the WandaVision thing, she got corrupted by this dark book. So this book makes
Don't
her
read,
extra,
kids. Don't read.
it makes her extra evil. So that's the other narrative. Don't read books. There's a crazy witch who's coming to take you. We got
Klaatu Barada Nikto.
exactly. Which I heard that Bruce Campbell's in it, and then Sam Raimi abuses him in there again. Like he beats himself up or something.
He's a hot dog guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a hot dog vendor who beats himself up. Fantastic.
God, what the hell?
Why?
Man? Yeah, why
I
do
mean,
we
just
go from
think-
Iron Man to that?
Yeah, right.
I-
Well, here's the thing: if Disney had any kind of vision whatsoever, and they were, they truly wanted to make movies that were going to appeal to everybody, there were so many other places they could have gone instead of going down this woke path. I mean, they could have brought in characters that probably were a little bit less known, but probably would have been like underground favorites, like the cult type favorites, like stuff like Etrigan. There were so many places that they could have went with this, and they chose not to. They went down the same rabbit hole of woke nonsense that they want to enforce on all the characters that they've already, to a degree, made mainstream. Because most of these characters, like, nobody really knew about. Like,
Right.
I mean, other than hardcore comic book fans, who knew about Iron Man? I mean,
Yeah, like,
like,
no
he-
one.
he
Guardians of
wasn't-
the Galaxy.
he wasn't an A-list for Marvel. at
Yeah,
any
he was a
point.
C-list. He was a C-list Avenger that, like, no one really knew shit about it. He was most famous for being a slosh. Like
Mhm.
that was his thing.
Yeah.
The best Iron Man story I ever read was Armor Wars, which they completely retconned into fucking oblivion. So, where he goes around and he essentially wants to reclaim all of the technology that was derivative from his armor technology. So he's taking on Doom and all of the characters in the Marvel universe that have like armor-based shit, so that he can like control his own pattern on his own weapons and stuff, because they're using him for like global terror. Although that was cool. That was like a cool Iron Man story. But other than that, like, I didn't really.
Yeah,
There's not much. Really
Which is
Exactly.
sort of like the first movie in a way, where he's kind of fighting people that are using his tech and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stole this tech. But hey,
Yeah,
real
but
quick
look-
though, we have someone in the chat. It's my boy. It's not my boy, really. Wookiee's the father. How you doing, Ben? It's Ben Solo, everyone. No, it's Tim's talk. Great dude. If you guys haven't seen it, the other night we were over on Walton's channel as well. We had a good time, and then on ETAPS we there was some other shenanigans going on between good old Harrison and our friend there, Tim.
I don't care what anybody says. I think when Kylo Tim puts on his cute little helmet, he looks like a sexy female robot machine that I just want to rub my hands all over. Good to see you, Tim. I'm going to stop by your channel later, and I'm going to rub myself all over your subscribe button again.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Be careful, Tim. Lando's coming for you. No. But dude, yeah, all this shit's crazy. I don't know what they're doing with any of this stuff, and they don't seem to know either. From what I understand, they went back into another big retreat. They got to write out the rest of Stage 4, Marvel's
Stage 4.
Yeah, because it's worse than Kansas.
Inoperable.
Right.
That's what it is. Because I'm sorry, with Love and Thunder, dude, really, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get Diesel Dyke 4. I mean,
when do we see the MamShiU?
It's here.
They already announced it. They announced it years ago with the next wave that's coming, the next Avengers movie. We've known this for years. Like, this is old news.
Yeah.
Next Avengers movie is all going to be girl power Avengers. It's going to be female Thor. It's going to be Miss Marvel. It's going to be
Bigfoot.
Yeah, and it's going to be Captain. That's Captain Marvel. She's going to be there too. So they're going to have Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel,
and then they'll have
Transformer, of course.
They're gonna have what RC. They're gonna have Image. They're gonna have Image Comics.
Well, Kevin Feige said that. He said in an interview, someone asked him if they're gonna ever put any of those Transformers in one of their movies, and he said, "We're filming one right now with the lead being one." So let's see how that goes over with the rest of the families and stuff. These people are psychotic, absolutely psychotic.
Do you remember at one point when everybody was claiming that Kevin Feige couldn't do no wrong and he's a savior of the comic industry, especially Marvel? Yeah, look at that now. I was one of those people. Yeah, they need to stop with the hero worship, man. Seriously.
Yep. Exactly. And don't forget, he was also responsible for that Green Lantern movie.
Oh.
Yeah, enough said, right?
I actually didn't mind that movie.
Oh,
the villain was
hilarious. Draven.
Parallax.
I don't know. I thought it would have been neat if there was a lot of issues with it, but I think if they'd have made a sequel, they could have worked on those and fixed that. And I don't know.
Yeah, they picked a great Sinestro like that. If they
the Sinestro was great. That's why I wanted to see
Mark
a sequel.
Strong. That guy's a great actor. Yeah, but they wasted it. They wasted the whole fucking thing.
Yep.
Look at them through repetition. They are pushing that awful racist slur, Latinx.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you want to make it a gender neutral, we already have a term for that. It's in English. It's called Latin. In the Spanish language, it's a Latin-based language. It is gendered. It is binary. Get over it.
Mm-hmm. They can't help themselves.
Latinx.
I'm just sick of hearing about it. Like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, let me know in the chat. Like, are you guys just sick of the identity politics? Like, I'm not angry. I'm not like throwing my hands up in the air. Like, I've been so inundated with this shit for so many years at this point that I'm just like, please just stop. Like, I'm sick of hearing about how empowered women are. I'm sick about hearing about how evil men are. I'm sick about hearing about sexuality and sexual relationships in. Like, I just want adventure stories and action stories, and maybe
have that.
That's it. They can't help
propaganda
themselves. Now. It is propaganda. They can't help themselves. Grant Morrison, same deal. He wants to make Hal Jordan a pansexual. Like, who gives a shit?
What, is he gonna bang a bagel?
He's banging a bagel.
He's got a bread fetish?
He could create anything with his rings. So I guess so. But
bread shaming, Fisk.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're pansexual and you're gonna bang a bagel, I don't need to hear about that.
Well, do you remember this was I think after Joe Quesada taken over, they took one of the Canadian superstars and they said, oh, he was gay the whole time. It was like North Star or something like that. They said, oh, he was gay the whole time, and now he finally has the courage to come out and he's getting married. And then, of course, he didn't just get married to another guy. He had to get married to a black guy, for hitting all the points.
Double check.
But they can't help themselves. The same thing with Chavez. They said in her original story or whatever, she actually banged a dude. and that's like her first book or something she was in. Then they retconned it later. Oh no, she's actually a lesbian, and then the guy I think happened to be gay as well, or they did something to him or made him trans. I don't fucking know.
Lesbian.
Like, this is how stupid they are.
Can we not just talk? Like,
No one
can we just not
cares.
talk about like, remember when villains had cool plans and cool schemes and things, and
Now
that's what this
Mhm.
is about.
That's about
Now the
I
villains.
don't care. This stuff has a place. If it's got a market, fine, whatever. I don't care anymore, right? Like if it's making you money, go over there. If it's not, then maybe it's time to reevaluate things. But if it's making
Clearly
money,
not
go over
making
there. That's
money.
fine. But I just want to be able to have the stuff that I used to be able to have. I just want to be able to pick up classic, comic books and read classic comic book stories.
I
That's
am
all I
Iron
want.
Man.
I'm sick of heroes fighting heroes. I'm sick of it. Like there was always that like two guys meet on a rooftop and then they have a dick measuring contest. It's like Spidey and Wolverine or Daredevil and Wolverine. It's like, oh, fuck you. Then they go and they team up and they go fight a bad guy. Now we're getting whole arcs of just like, let's throw all the hero teams against one another. And all the villain teams are just fucking disappearing. They're like treated like jokes.
Liam, I have no idea what you're talking about. Avengers versus X-Men versus Eternals Judgment Day. I have no idea what you're talking about. And you know who the villains are. You know who the villains are now.
Well, look what happened. Well, look what happened to the peen measuring contest between Wolverine and Cyclops. Apparently, it turned into a three-way.
It turned into a three-way love affair. It's like,
Well, again, the villains are white straight males, and the whole agenda of the villains now are to go down to Washington with picket signs. That's what it is. This whole thing is stupid. Sorry, if you're making a superhero comic book, hero in the title, super, all that, which means you should go a certain direction. You make them extra heroic. You got to have stories that are going to be for everyone. You're going to have some kind of morals in there as well. You want to teach kids something. You can pepper it in.
Well, Vinny, it wasn't made for you. It wasn't made for you. You can't have hero without her. You can't have hero without her.
So I was in the chat of a comic book show the other day that's unconnected to our little circle. So off in its own little bubble. And they were reviewing the modern comics that had come out that week, over at Marvel. And they were talking about retcons. And this is, you could say, this is even a sort of more, I would say left-leaning audience, right? And they were saying in the chat that, and this was a big show, this had a few hundred people in it. They were saying in the chat that there just is no continuity anymore. They're upset that the status quo just constantly changes. They're like, Marvel will release an event. This is what the YouTubers were talking about. Marvel will release an event that will claim that's going to change the status quo forever. And then it doesn't matter. It doesn't really change. And I said in the chat, I was like, I was just being a little poison problem person over there, obviously. And I said, the status quo, the status quo doesn't matter when everything changes every 6 to 12 months. And everyone just said, yeah, there is no status quo for months. They went off. It got such a strong reaction. And I went, the fact that I wasn't hounded when like a year ago, I would have been hounded by these people for saying, hey, the status quo doesn't change.
Yeah.
But it's like,
because people are
how do you have normal adventures? If Spider-Man used to joke, I saved the world every other Tuesday. That's a joke. That's an ironic joke. It's exaggeration. Now he literally does.
Yeah.
So it's not a joke anymore. It's like so I fight mailboxes on Mondays, and then on Tuesdays I deal with Galactus, and then on Wednesdays I've got to stop a bakery from being held up. But then again, we don't even get stories about bakeries being held up anymore. It's all larger than life shit.
No joke. He's fighting a mailbox. No fucking joke.
That's so ridiculous.
This is the free comic books that you get for comic book day. I wouldn't even use this paper to wipe my ass.
Hey, it's got good lettering, Vinny. That lettering's all right, Vinny. Vinny, that lettering's all right. Who did the lettering on that book, Vinny?
I think the art looks amazing in that, to be honest.
I wonder if someone is held against their will, and that's their blink twice if you need help. Kind of
what we're making a mistake of confusing we're thinking that this is entertainment. This is not entertainment media. This is propaganda. This is not designed to educate us or entertain us or give us escapism. This is all about the critical thinker.
Yeah, that's who did the lettering. Sorry,
it's the message.
Listener says Marvel and DC have comics have number ones every month. Yeah, and they usually run. You'll usually get a good run will get you like what 12 issues out of it, 13 on average. Like most die off much sooner, and it's like around the 6 point mark, and then they just will reboot the same character. It doesn't work. Like we've heard it all before, but it's just there's something's got to be done about it, or it's gonna crash.
Just a tool to push the message.
It's editorial, guys. Everyone's talking about the big corporations and this. Look, editorial are the guys making these decisions. That's where you got to hold the fight. That's where you got to hold the the fight of the.
Well, yeah. I said this from day one. For decades, I said they need to clean house. They poisoned that shit completely. Quesada is responsible for destroying most of this shit, bringing in people like Sama Amanat, who ended up bringing in more of her fucking cronies. And what happened to her? She's been Me Too'd. Her character that she helped co-create or whatever, that Miss Marvel, Shaka Khan, she's literally like she has her own series. They dropped their trailer, and there's no mention of Sama Amanat anyway, because now they're trying to bury her. She forced guys to have sex with her, allegedly. That's what it looked like. That's what the story.
Oh my god!
That's
Sama Amanat.
That's the story.
I'm just saying. Like, how bad was it? How bad did it smell? Like, did it smell like old ripe hummus? I mean, how did she have to force that?
Patchouli. Oh yes,
and stuffed a mouthful of Viagra. Like, how did that happen?
These are the sick people. Again, the ones who are responsible for doing so much damage. What happens? The BLM shit, all that stuff, the Me Too stuff. These people who are the heads of it are responsible for doing shit way worse than anything else that they're trying to blame people for. And that one's no exception.
One More Day, Sins Past, directly spearheaded by Joe Quesada.
Yeah.
That is his legacy, ladies and gentlemen.
And he forced.
Let that be his legacy.
And he put on One More Day, he put Michael Straczynski's name on there. Michael had nothing to do with it. He was infuriated. That's why he walked off for Spider-Man.
He walked off it and said no. And then he went out, did what he did the massive rewrites, and hung that on Straczynski's neck like a fucking albatross. Like, fuck that. That is so fucking seedy and shit. Like, because. Anyway, I've had that rant before, but
do you guys remember when Marvel used to be worried about getting embroiled in like inflamed topics like we're seeing right now with all the agenda and the woke shit?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if you guys remember this. At one time when Black Panther first debuted, that's when that freaking group, the Black Panthers, actually formed, and they were causing so many problems that Marvel actually changed the name of Black Panther for a while to Black Jaguar.
Oh yeah, I do remember that, dude. I'm telling you, man, all this shit is so stupid. Everything that they've done, everything that they continue to do now, it's nonsense. The good story, those days of the good stories are kind of gone. William was talking about one before. One of his favorite Spider-Man books was a one-shot where it looks like he robbed the bank, but he was getting set up. He was getting the bomb out of the bank, and he spent the rest of the issue trying to clear his name. It's those kind of scenarios. There's different situations that you could have some fun with it. You could do an interesting story, a cool story. And why did it work? Because again, you had Jay Jameson there, putting that poison out there. Oh no, he's actually a villain. He's a menace. So when you have those kind of scenarios, it kind of works. Or you have half the public going, "Oh, we need to believe the media. The media's lies."
Yeah, give me humble little stories where like Peter ends up buying groceries for someone in his apartment building or something to help them out, but it sort of stretches him thin. But he does what's good for his, for his neighbor, and then he ends up in a situation where Peter's luck being Peter's luck. Octavius is going to go off and do something. Now he doesn't have enough money to buy the ingredients for his web fluid, so he's got to figure out how he's going to make the money to bake his web fluid so he can go and stop Octavius from like blowing up a school or something, right? Like,
that's the fun of it. Or if the villain damaged his web cartridges and he doesn't have it anymore, it's like, all right, how's he going to get out of this situation? Like, that's the fun of it. By the
that's
way,
why I hated when they added that gland. I thought that was stupid because then he kind of like couldn't run out. And there was
they scrapped it. They did.
You got to remember, these are all atomic age heroes. Like science was married to the superhero. Like people have removed the science from the superhero. But like you look at these characters, all of Superman's powers are all rooted in science. They might seem like magic, but they all have scientific explanations behind them. Batman uses gadgets to do everything. He's an inventor. He's a tech head. Iron Man, power suit. Spider-Man, suit of armor. Fantastic Four, and linked to the cosmic rays, all of them are scientists because they're all astronauts. Science and comics were once one, but now the people writing this shit, they don't know shit all about science. They've got no love for it. It's not seen as an exciting new horizon to explore. It's seen as something to fear generally, and just it's all just hand waved away. It's all just hand waved away. It just pisses me off.
It's crazy. Well, that's why it's up to us to do even better stuff and cooler stories, cooler characters. And that's what we've been doing. We've been working damn hard to give you guys quality stuff again. I mean, you're not going to get shit where we got characters fighting mailboxes, and that's what you put out. This is the free book for everyone. A mailbox fight. Are you people on crack? This is going to get more asses into stores? Please. It's funny too because Walton had brought up something amazing the other day on his channel. He brought up like the units sold list, and you had X-Men selling at like 18,000 units. That's horrible. That's
scary. That's scary. And that's the main X-Men title, is it?
I think it was one of them. Walton, you still there?
Yeah, that was it was the latest title. It was what, 18,000 units sold. This is a major company.
And that's moved. So you guys at home understand that's not sold from the shelves of the store. That's what was sent out to stores.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, because the days of the stores being able to return the overages that they didn't sell are long freaking gone.
Yeah.
If they're even open at this point.
Yeah.
Most of these another American business being destroyed.
Yeah, they're hanging on with other shit. They have manga that's saving their asses, one, because manga is still outselling everything. And then two, you have like the board game type stuff, and you have toys and things of that nature. So they have to lean on other stuff in order to keep their shops open. It's insane.
I mentioned that before. My friend Chad, I mean, he said if it wasn't for the fact, because he creates dice too for like the Dungeons and Dragons guys and the other people that play the board games with the multi-headed dice. So he creates his own. And he says that is actually what kept his business afloat through all this shit. Because if it wasn't for that, he said he would have went belly up.
Wow. And Glinzer, because can Spider-Man's webbing stop junk mail?
Or those absentee ballots.
I was going to say, cast your ballot for you.
Well, isn't that movie that came out that nobody wants to talk about there?
I'm going to cover that on Wednesday. 2,000 Mules? Hell yeah, let's go.
Oh, that shit was good.
Yep, I'm going in.
Which was that?
It's
Dinesh D'Souza.
Yeah, blatant evidence.
I got to finish watching that. Yeah, I did start watching that.
If anybody wants to jump on my channel on Wednesday, we're going to be covering that.
Oh, beautiful. Dude. That's it. I mean, again, people need to talk. This is why they were upset with Elon Musk, because he's giving free speech back to everyone. They don't want that. They just want their narrative. And they're pushing that shit through media, through entertainment, because they're all tied together. Disney.
Oh, well, did you see the latest of what they're saying, Vinny, about Elon? So now the crazy left are, of course, they're still going on and on about he hasn't finalized that purchase. It's not finalized. And now they're saying, Elon Musk plans on making Twitter a purchase to be able to use it, a platform, and all these other things. Like they're just like putting all kinds of words out there without any kind of source material. And they're just stating their opinions, the same opinions that if somebody on the other side expresses, they want the Ministry of Truth to go after and the thought police.
Absolutely, Vinny. And I mean, they're probably bringing up things that have been proposed before, because we've already heard about these, 2 years ago, them wanting to make it a pay for service. So, I mean, they're just trying to repurpose information, like you said, and bring it misleadingly to try and drive a narrative.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing is I read some of Musk's tweets, and it sounds like, and I could be misinterpreting this, but it sounds like what he's trying to do is the average user will not be charged. But if you're a business, like if you got a blue check mark and you're like a news company or whatever, and you're pushing your products, then you will be charged because you're technically using it as a commercial product.
Dude, this shit it's insane. They want to hurt people across the board. They want to hurt everything, and they want to take away all of your freedoms. So that's why we keep fighting as much as we could. That's why we don't tolerate other creators trying to hurt one another. None of that stuff. We remove them from the equation period because no one needs to hear that shit. No one wants to see that shit. I got to say, too, because something really strange happened. Our friend to the channel, everyone knows Rini Draws. There's some nut job creator apparently went to her home.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, after she ignored phone calls.
This is
You know,
very
it's like,
demented.
get the hint.
Yeah.
This is very
Well, I
demented
mean-
and very dangerous. So
Mhm.
again, people, be safe out there. Lock your doors and call the cops when you see that shit. And those who have
Especially if you're a lady.
weapons, sometimes
Yeah.
you got to do what you got to do. But again, stay the hell away from other creators. Don't stalk them. Don't
Yeah.
harass them. We're normal people trying to get product out there. That's it. You know, we're trying to have a good time. My heart breaks for it because that's some creepy shit. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And
gotta
it's
mess
like,
you
you
up.
know, I mean, it's happened to me 3 times, guys. 3 times. Right? This has happened to me. And, you know, I put out photos of the police and the ambulance being here. We've had to put up security cameras. We've had to consider moving. We bought a new property that we're building another house on specifically just so we can move because this one got doxxed. Everyone treats it like it's a big joke, but there are people with problems, or people will hire other people to come and mess with you. And it's not like, just leave people alone. Like, I understand being socially inept or socially awkward or whatever. I'm not exactly the symbol of grace in that regard, but like, you know, like you don't go to people's houses unless you're invited. Like,
exactly.
Especially a fucking woman, you know, especially a single woman. Like, get your fucking head together. You know, like, come on.
It's insane. I don't know what would even possess a person to do that. This is, to me, it's mind-boggling. Just some stupid shit across the board. You know,
they probably thought they were. They probably thought they were going to get lucky. They probably thought they're going to be able to put the moves on Rini. That's what they probably thought.
But yeah, this is really fucked up. So yeah, give her support if you could. But yeah, we don't tolerate any of that nonsense. You know,
leave her the fuck alone.
And that's why, again, these people who have that kind of behavior, stalker type mentalities, the people who won't stop. Like, again, Liam's been harassed for years. You know, they tried every which way to get to him, and then what did they do? They had to escalate into try to stealing his actual properties. You know, and then they bitch and whine. They get canceled because, excuse me, you did something illegal, you sick son of a bitch. This has nothing to do. This ain't fun. This ain't any of that. These are creeps. These are creeps and scumbags. That's why we shut them down immediately. That's what you have to do. Focus on getting your books done and having a good time with the fans. That's what this should be about. Because when it goes to other places, that's worse than the lefties, the hardcore lefties, the extremes. It's worse than the mainstream, what they fucking do. You know? That's why I said a lot of these movements, it's predicated on things that end up being bullshit, smoke mirrors. That's why I don't give a fuck about labels and any of that nonsense. Be good to people. Have a good time. That's what we preach here all the time. You know, and that's what we do. We get the work done. Like I said, we have product coming. You know,
I'm working as I'm sitting here right now. Like, it's
yeah, that's what I was doing.
People are hard workers, and you know, like this stuff just has to stop. We're all meant to be on the same side and shit. We're all meant to be having a good time and having fun. Don't fucking get out of your heads. You know, like,
there's plenty of horrible shit out there. Like, again, like I said, we've been slapping Marvel in the face again for what the shit that they're putting out. We're putting out great stories, twists and turns, all these amazing different things, all this lore behind everything. You got to see Wonder Island, all the stuff that he's been putting into that. What you should doing, it's amazing. And what do they have?
We'll be updating that soon, by the way.
Right, and you have one of the biggest days of the year where they get the most asses into stores, and they give you Spider-Man fighting a mailbox. This is your opportunity to shine, and here's Spider-Man fighting a fucking mailbox.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you know, these people, they just can't quit. I mean, there's certain individuals, they sit there and they talk about how other people are problems and they're toxic and everything, and then they do shit like this. They attack people, and it doesn't even have to be in their home. You like Liam says, they'll call you to find your number. They'll try to dox you. They'll harass you on social media sites. They'll try to harass.
They will contact your family and children.
I want them to try to contact my wife. That will not end well with them for that.
No,
she works for the Florida Highway Patrol. Go ahead and try it, people. I will not like the results. You show up on my door, I got a click-clack waiting for you. And like Soul Assassin said, you know, saw a guinea pig the other day while walking. Guinea pig looked at me and said, "You saw nothing." That is exactly what will happen.
Amen to that. And that's what I mean, man. That's it. Be normal. Be true. Be genuine. Be good. It ain't that difficult, you know. But again, like I said, we have awesome stuff here. We have awesome creators. And we have awesome products. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I actually have a new story put out there. Let me pull this up for you guys. I got a new merch store. Since a lot of people have been asking and like, oh, do you make T-shirts? Do you have anything like that? Well, we got them now. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen them, it's pretty damn sweet. This site's awesome. I'm gonna drop the link out there for you guys and girls as well. It should be in the description anyway, but putting it out there for you. But yeah, it's great. There's so many different choices you could do. I made sure to get a bunch of different logos. A lot of people love the axe from Through the Woods, so I got that on a couple of shirts. We have a couple of Annie from the new book Shadow of the Kraken. And again, it's real simple too. You could get your different colors. You could choose from. Man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
What size did you have to go with the format for the?
Well, I do resolution should be around 350 to 400. And then like the inches you usually mess with. And then, but the thing that's great about this, you can kind of slide it in there and adjust things as well. So if you're a little bit bigger, you can kind of shrink it down a bit.
Well, that was the problem when I was trying to set up mine, and that's why I had to get a hold of Katie to have her try to resize it for me, because for everything I did on my computer, it didn't resize correctly, and I started losing clarity on the object.
Yeah.
Because when I first set it up, even though it was a fairly large size, I thought on my computer, by the time it got on the shirt, it looked like a polo logo sitting in the center of the chest.
Oh, damn. Yeah. You always go with high resolution, and you need to work the inches on it as well. That's what she said.
You want to make sure that if you're doing a comic, that you got at least 300 DPI in your resolution. If you're going black and white, go for 600 at least for the quality that you want to be producing. Yeah. So I imagine the same is true of your merchandise here.
Yeah, you need high quality stuff. I usually go at around, like, for comic book pages, like 11 by 17. And then I do like resolution around 350, 400, something like that. And you could have gigantic images. I had one of my covers at those same numbers. They turned into like a 20-foot banner that Image was using for like a couple of years.
Beautiful.
So yeah, so you can definitely get the clarity there. But yeah, we got all different T-shirts. I got City of Venus. We have again a couple of different ones from Shadow of the Kraken, Through the Woods. So we got hoodies, T-shirts, all this great stuff. So if you guys want to check out some cool merchandise, pick it up. That'd be fantastic. I'll try to update things too. If you guys want to see anything specifically, let me know.
Vinny, where's the Robert Loggia pitch for the merchandise?
Billy, drink your juice. Yeah, hold on. If I need to, I'll get them. I'll get them for you, Tommy. Sorry, I'm not as quick.
Hashtag no creeper.
Yeah, hashtag no creeper. That's right.
That's great.
There we go. Robert Loggia, back from the dead, banging Billy's mom. Her name happens to be Grace. We did a commercial recently. Back Vinny's projects. While I'm banging Grace,
God.
I'm going to tell Billy drink his juice. And then I'm going to make his mom drink her juice.
Going to be the Vienna sausage juice?
That's for Grace.
That's for Grace. But anyway, like I said, we got great stuff out there. So if you guys want some cool stuff, pick it up. It doesn't go through my hands. It's literally you put the order in, and that company sends it straight to you. I ordered a couple things myself, so I want to check out the quality on all that stuff, and should be pretty good. Link is out there. It's also in the description. So check it out. You can just go straight to T-shirts if you just want T-shirts. I got women's T-shirts. I got men's T-shirts. We got hoodies. A bunch of different.
The mugs are the coolest. The mugs are awesome. Get yourself like a whole set of get yourself a whole set of Miller Art World mugs. Like they all look nice.
Hey, Walton, remember when you order the women's small, make sure you get it extra long so it doesn't like pull up on you.
Do they have sizes for the great big fat people?
A really big fat person.
I want to see circus tent sizes.
Yeah, you'll get them. Oh, I did. I had one out here. I got a blanket.
Oh, there we go. That'll be a nice T-shirt.
Yeah, it's 50 by 60 inches apparently. So,
not big enough.
There you go. Well, maybe you can get a couple of them, stitch them together.
Yeah, wash myself with a rag on a stick.
Oh fuck, we love you, Chris. But we got Wonder Island here, and like people haven't seen it in a
that's
minute.
me.
So yeah, we got the creator here. So yeah, talk about it, my friend.
Hey, so yeah, Wonder Island is a all-age fantasy adventure, by which I mean it is an adventure for all ages, old and young. No, it's not just a little kids book like people have been trying to sort of spin. That's not what it is. It's classic fantasy like we had in the 1980s. Now, this was heavily based on Irish folklore and mythology, stories that were passed down to me by my grandfather, Paddy. Now, if you just sort of scroll down, I've got a little bit more art there you can see. But this is a traditional manga style book about Arwen, and that's him there. That's the little summer boy, and he essentially is. I don't want to give away too much of the story. It's always a problem, but he's a young protagonist that was found by fairies. They couldn't find his parents, and so they could either kill him or raise him, and the elves who were meant to raise him didn't want the responsibility of that, so they offloaded him to the Tuatha Dé Danann, to the Danashi, to the fairies essentially. Mm-hmm. And so he grew up in Brightwater, Tirnanog, the land of eternal youth, and because they didn't really know how to sort of raise a child, they just sort of healed him whenever he got tired or whenever he hurt himself. And that allowed him to build up incredible superhuman strength. He learned, some superhuman sorcery and magic by growing up with the fairies and learning their ways. And now he essentially serves as one of the eternal champions, one of the guardians of Brightwater, the protectors of the Fountain of Youth, against forces of evil that would attempt to invade and take those secrets and use them to propagate their own evil upon the world and poison it. So he's sort of a bulwark defense against their evil. But he is, of course, a city builder, a human, and he has this sort of spirit of longing to sort of adventure and seek out the world, and he has his own way of doing things. And that gets him into a little bit of trouble. He's a bit of a mischief maker. I still want the fall of Brightwater. It's not happening. You're not.
King of the Squibs.
The squibs just want to destroy everything. But so this is a fun fantasy adventure series where it's very personal to me. It's I didn't have a pitch prepared, but we've been crazy busy with what we're doing here, with all the stuff going on behind the scenes.
The work is gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's so many layers going in on this. The different characters. The fight with the dragon alone is just, it's killer, and all the stuff that's attached to that. There's going to be other surprises too with these characters that you might be just enjoying it, then you find out who one of the characters is later on in the story, and it's epic. It's so much fun. Everything that they've been working on is truly amazing. Yeah. And Yuka's work just keeps getting better and better. Look at these just quick sketches that she's been doing, just cranking these things out.
She's really improved. It just night and day, and it's just I'm so excited to work on this property. It has so much life in it and so much energy and direction. Like we've really got a lot happening, and I hope that you guys will give us a chance and go check it out. I might not talk so good, but I can write a good story.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, and it's definitely worth checking out. We have for as little as a $10 tier, you can get the digital edition. So if you that's as much as some folks pay for Super Chat, and you can contribute to the campaign that way. But you can get a manga version of the book or a traditional version of the book, with a bunch of cool stuff along with it. And I hope that that's what you'll give a chance here. We've got a lot of cool merch, a lot of cool stuff. It says over 100 explosive pages. It's nearly 200 at this point. Like,
yeah, it's massive. It is
like yeah, I had to use it as a sort of training exercise for Yuka so that, she would, like when I had my cancer scare, I padded out the book an extra like 25 to 30 pages so that we could use it as a training exercise for her in case I wasn't going to be around. But all of this is going to be through and fulfilled. Don't worry. We still have the original art, by the way. So, I mean, that's a rough example from the early days. But when we actually have the original art to show you guys, it's going to be like really amazing, beautiful stuff. And this is Yuka's first professional artwork. So if you're like a collector and you're interested in following her career as she improves, and again, look at this stuff compared to what she just had, like what we just showed. She's night and day right?
Oh yeah.
Like
And
this is going to be,
and that's still, you know, that's not saying enough either, because like the things that I've seen her do already, the other sequential pages, and you know, I've been helping her a little bit here and there, you know, some of the anatomy stuff and things of that nature, but she's such a fast learner, she's a quick learner, and just the things that she's putting out there, it truly looks amazing. You know, don't listen to any stupid narratives from retarded people who are trying to hurt other creators.
yeah.
Look at the work itself. Listen to the creators and the people who are actually, you know, supporting and backing this in a good way. That's where the truth is. And again,
yeah. And this is going to
Liam-
be cool shit. Like everyone wants cool stuff, and it's like everyone said they want stuff without politics. They want pure escapism. That's what Wonder Island is. It is pure escapist fantasy. It's fun. You can share it with anyone. It's got comedy, it's got action, and you know what? Everyone loves Norse mythology. So do I. I love Norse mythology. Everyone loves Greek mythology. Everyone loves these huge stuff, but no one knows Celtic or Irish mythology. No one knows it. So like, there's so much good in there that is just not in the public eye. And I want to get that out and like show you guys the stories that were sort of passed along to me. I want to pass those stories out to you. Now, of course, this is an original story with its own stuff, but like we talk about the Olafesti, we use all of the traditional terms. There's going to be a lexicon. This is going to be a beautiful, fun book that you're going to be able to pick up and just read through once. And then you're going to have the option of being able to go back and look for the extra layer behind it if you're really into that kind of stuff. And then for the perfect trifactor here of the reading experience, the whole thing is a puzzle book. I've got codes scattered all through the fucking thing, and we've got like hidden object games through on every page of the entire book.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So as you go through, when you get to the end of the book, you'd be like, oh, cool, I'm going to find like 7 of the tree goblins. Where are they? And then you go through the book and you hunt down and you find the 7 tree goblins. And then you're like, oh, where are the 3 hares? Like, you know, and you'll go through and you'll be able to find that stuff hidden in the background of the book so that it's a way to occupy you in a different way other than just reading.
Exactly.
Like,
that's epic. And it gives, again, especially young readers too, it gives them a chance to go back in there and really appreciate everything that's going on, you know? But I'll go ahead.
I really...
Sorry.
Oh, I was just saying that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thanks. I tried really hard to make something to outdo my last work, and I really think I have. Like, I might not have made as much on Wonder Island as I did on Xenotype, and I can understand why some people might be apprehensive if they're thinking, oh, well, this is a lot more cartoony and stuff. But, like, I hoped that enough people can trust my skills as an author to understand what I'm going to be bringing to the table here. This is going to be, you know, this is how I'm spending my retirement. You know, there's so much good stuff here. And it's just the beginning for Yuka. This is the potential for her to grow into an incredible artist. Just in the last year alone, her work is night and day, you know? And when you guys see what she's doing in like 3 or 4 years, you're going to be like, oh my God, I was able to get on here at the beginning and help finance this young artist. That's what this whole book's about, you know, and just giving you guys the best possible reading experience you can get, you know? So if you haven't, give it a shot.
It truly is amazing. And like Blue Samurai said, Liam, take my money. So that's a great thing right there. And yeah, man, Blue is awesome. You guys, he was on last week. I dropped him a link too. He's always.
I left something in the private chat. It's absolutely hilarious prank.
Oh, 1 second. But yeah, no, and I gotta say too, like the whole thing too, like that. There's something else. I don't think it's in this issue, but it's gonna be for later on. I know that he told me, which sounds so damn cool. Like this kind of mirrored version of Brightwater. It's just. There's so much cool shit that's in there.
I secured the license. I secured the license to Peter Pan and Neverland and stuff through the Children's Hospital charity that owns it.
That is fantastic.
So I'm going to be able to spin this into like there's going to be like this Dark Neverland and Wonder Island, and they're one place because it's all the land of youth and it's all the land of dreams. It's gonna be so freaking awesome. But like I need to get to probably about volume 3 for that. But the other volumes after this probably won't be as long, so that we can produce them more quickly. Yeah. But like we got a lot of cool stuff we can do, guys. That's really going to rock your world. But we need investors, and that's what you guys are. Like I'm not trying to sell your book. Like I'm not trying to say like, hey, please like give me, you know, a few bucks for this book. I'm saying like, hey, if you get in, you can help make this book possible so we can sell it to other people. So you can be here on the ground floor. You're part of the team. When you give that money, you're part of my team. And that's why I take the investing so seriously and why I have my regular updates, why I give longer updates than a lot of other creators, and why I am consistent with this. Because like you guys are the dream makers. You're investing in this stuff. You're helping us have the freedom. Your money is allowing us to create this work. Without you, it's nothing.
Well said, Liam. Well
Hell
said.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thank God you're in charge of that, Liam, because I know if the Pink Terror was, she'd be looking for your firstborn too.
Yeah. The talent, man. That girl, she's gonna be really doing some impressive stuff. So keep an eye out for it. Don't miss out on this. And she's got a bright future in making comics and telling stories.
Oh, how's she doing anyway, Liam? I know she's had a couple series of unfortunate events where she's hurt herself.
Oh, she's fine. She's fine. She's just being a lady. She's fine.
Being a lady.
She's fine. She's fine.
Tommy,
she's right now. She's with Mother's Day, you know. So she's with her mother. So
I said like, I wasn't holding anyone's feet to the fire to come on today because I know it's Mother's Day. So, no, it's a good thing.
I went out in the garage and I visited both Mom and Dad, so I'm good.
Nice.
Excellent. Tommy, by the way, I saw what you put in the chat. If you want to share it, you could.
I would try to, but my computer would start freezing up trying to hold up multiple things.
This was okay. So explain this to us, Tommy.
So apparently I was reading into it because I seen this come across my feed and I was kind of dying. I was like, oh my God, this can't be real. And it turns out it is a prank joke. But if you read the first thing they say, the guy says, if this was an actual product, it actually would sell. And he's probably right. It would, because I can see people doing this kind of shit.
It probably would. There's so many pop-ups here. But oh my God, these people. Whew. Yeah, someone's going to do it now. You know they will.
I think the best thing is the gender color matching clamps that you can put on it.
Holy hell. Unbelievable. Walter, I think you were trying to pull something up earlier. What was that story that you had?
No, it was an article that I found on Bounding into Comics. It's in the private chat. I just put it there. I didn't know if you wanted to cover it. It's you want me to bring it up?
Yeah, you can bring it up.
Okay, hold on.
When there's too many pop-ups, this thing lags on.
I got you. I know that.
Yeah.
I know that thing.
Yeah, dude, it's insane what the hell's going on. But yeah, that's why we're pushing good product and good people, because that's what we should be doing here.
All right. Yay. So this is Disney to push their pro-grooming agenda in new Disney Channel film Zombies 3. Casting SVP says goal is to build identity for children. Are you guys ready for Hollywood to build the identity of your children?
Yeah, why?
Holy hell.
What's the point of that? Why is building an identity for a child good?
I think they mean grooming, or indoctrination, maybe.
They want to build them into mailboxes.
Yeah, and Spider-Man's gonna fuck them up. I'm sorry. My bad.
Spider-Man's gonna be played by Ron Perlman. Yeah. I'm gonna get into your gash. I mean your mail slot.
No. They're gonna be hitting Ron Perlman. He's gonna be the new Hellboy that gets defused by extra water in the back end.
That guy's such a creep.
Walt Disney Company will push their pro-grooming agenda in the upcoming Disney Channel film Zombies 3 by introducing a non-binary character. The Walt Disney Company failed in their attempt to stop the anti-grooming bill that prevents the instruction of sexual orientation and gender ideology to students in kindergarten through third grade. But that failure has not deterred the company from targeting these young children in their content. Disney CEO Bob Chapek vowed, even before the lobbying attempts in Florida failed, that his goal was to change the hearts and minds through Disney's content. He said, and because this struggle is much bigger than any one bill in any one state, I believe the best way for our company to bring about lasting change is through the inspiring content we produce, the welcoming culture we create, and the diverse community organizations we support.
Hello, awesome one. He called us all a bunch of old farts.
What's up, awesome one?
What up?
Hey.
Inspiring, you say?
Yes.
Yes,
Gaze. What do you see in this? How much bullshit do you see in one paragraph?
Bob paychecks?
I see the usual dickhead. I mean, this man is literally a dickhead. Like every time I see him, I just see a walking penis.
He needs to be wearing a peach-colored turtleneck.
So here's
He
the most
does.
important question, Gaze. Does he take it?
No.
No, he pushes himself in, I'd imagine. Head first.
What's up, Blue Samurai? How you doing, man?
Oh, is it?
I'm okay. Why'd you give me a link?
Oh, I thought you wanted to come on.
No, well, I was making a joke. I really do have the hiccups.
Oh, that's all right, man.
That's why he sent you a link.
Right.
Sure.
Okay. Well, if you're doing your closeout thing for like where can we be found, Skip Edwards Art and Smiling Bandito and I are doing a show on Monday nights at midnight Eastern, which is 9 Pacific, and it's just an hour long, and we push stuff we're actually backing or people we want to promote.
Nice.
Okay, nice, man. Excellent.
Dude, that's good.
Yeah. But if you want to rush your voice, you could. But yeah, either way, hello, Blue.
Hi. It's good to see Liam talking about Wonder Island. I just wonder why are there not Wonder Island cameos in Shadow of the Kraken?
It's totally different genre, but
yeah, completely different genre. How would you do that?
We can merge them.
It'd look like cartoon all stars. You got this badass
Right.
pirate guy, and then you got boop, little bell pepper Aaron.
You need an
There are so
undersea
many
rift.
people being murdered in Shadow of the Kraken. It would be hilarious. Never mind.
Instead of kaiju, you have fairies popping out. You know.
Yeah. No, he's over
Maybe at
there
some
stabbing
point-
him.
at some point we could do a funny story. Hell, we have serious stuff like Spider-Man fighting mailboxes.
That's very
anything
serious.
can happen in comics.
Well, no, technically there would be a way to do a crossover, but not really a crossover. You could do an Easter egg, just like the same sword he uses in Wonder Island just pops up in Shadow of the Kraken.
Yeah, we've had discussions about something else, but that's
Yeah,
for
we've got
something
some
else
stuff
entirely.
the wheels are turning, ladies and gentlemen. So let's just move on. With the
Oh, it's going to be a
conversation.
cross under, isn't it?
down and
Oh gosh,
no, we're straight here.
Squibs in
Sorry.
Shadow of the Kraken. Fucking Squib Nation, get out of our work.
Oh, someone wanted something specific. He goes, I want my non-binary pansexual Kraken mini.
Oh, God.
Sorry. Maybe if Marvel does one.
Yeah,
Which I'm
Coming
sure they're
in
going to do
20
next
fuck
week.
you.
And it's going to be fighting for girl power. Sorry, Red. What were you saying?
I said coming soon in 20 fuck you. Never happened.
Yeah. Holy hell. But yeah, so yeah, amazing what Disney's doing out there, right? Yeah, look at that. Look at this penis.
we have unlimited money.
Inspiring.
We can create whatever we want. Let's make.
But instead they want to
this.
destroy.
They keep
Yeah,
pressing
well,
it. It
I
doesn't
mean,
even matter how
I
far their
watched-
stocks fall.
I watched Enchanto or whatever the fuck it's called, right? Because I'm a father and I have to do that stuff now.
Yeah.
The and Jesus Louises, is it bad? Like it now Disney, for all of its faults, usually has good villains, iconic villains. Jafar, iconic villain. I've forgotten her name because I'm on the spot, but turns into a black dragon. Starts with an M. Maleficent. Iconic fucking villain.
Yeah.
Right?
They got
It
Lizzo.
worked.
I mean Ursula.
Well,
I
not
mean,
anymore.
yeah,
now she's just
exactly.
misunderstood, Liam.
And it's like this movie has like no fucking villain. The villain is like not getting along with your estranged brother. Like,
No, it's not being special.
it's not being
literally
special. Yeah.
Oh.
And I just thought, what a complete waste. What a shit show. Like, my daughter fell asleep and caught the flu from watching the film. And,
It made her physically
and
sick.
my wife,
Wow.
yeah, it made her physically ill. She's been bedridden for 2 days. I'm not joking. That's not a joke. And my wife, she fell asleep during it, and I was like, I got to stick through to the end of this. There's got to be some sort of twist. There was nothing. There was fucking
There's
nothing.
no payoff.
There's
Wow.
no payoff. I just felt like it just went on. It's like, and it's just like this is the newest like addition to like it didn't feel like a Disney film. It felt like something that might have once come out of like an early DreamWorks. Like really early, like something like Ants. It was that level of film.
Wow.
And it's like when you release a Disney movie, it's got to be a fucking impressive thing. And they
I
clearly
thought for
had
sure you
some
were
of-
going to say, Liam, I thought for sure you were going to say, it looks like something that came out of the mind of Kevin Smith.
Oh.
Well, I I don't think that there's any. I don't think there are enough blunts floating through the air for it to be a Kevin Smith creation.
Or worse.
The
we did 4 hours on part 1 of Revelations, just ripping it to shreds. But we're talking about the writing first, and then all the obvious shit. Which, if you guys haven't seen it, go back and watch that one. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know what they were doing because like it didn't feel like a feel good film. Like even if it was like a feel good film, I would get it. But I just kind of felt like this was made for like the middle girl, like the middle child in the family, and no one else. Like that's what the whole film felt like, and it just no villain and just disappointing. I'm not going to make a video on it or cry about it for like 2 years, but I'll just say that I wouldn't recommend it to you.
That is exactly why I don't watch Disney and why I stopped watching Disney a long time ago in a galaxy far away. Soul Assassin was talking about the Disney lost billions. I can't remember what they're up to. I know like about a year and a half ago tops, they were over 50 billion in debt. And the reason that they keep going, it's not that they have any more money to spend, is that they keep just avoiding bankruptcy by reaching their debt ceiling. So every year with the debt that they're in, they have to reach a certain debt ceiling every year. So they have to make X amount of dollars. Even though they're in the hole, they still have to make X amount of dollars to pay off that debt ceiling. As long as they stay within those numbers, they can keep on continuing to lose.
They're not going to be going anywhere anyway because they've approached the American government about being like way back, even when Walt was still alive, to get bailouts before because they're an American icon, an institution. They're seen as like apple pie, so America won't let them fail.
Yeah, but Liam, I'm not sure if you're aware of this. The governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, he took away their privileges. So because they were operating as if like they were their own country practically, and he took that away. So now they
thought they were Rome.
They thought they were Rome.
They thought they were Rome.
Oh yeah, they did. So yeah, now they're paying out the ass. There's over $200 million that they have to pay in taxes. They tried to flip the script and saying that, oh no, that means all the Florida homeowners need to pay for it, which was also wrong. It was that what's it called, something Creek, which Disney owns. They're the people who have to pay for it. Reedy Creek. Thanks, guys. They're the ones paying for it because it's owned by Disney. So again, it's Disney is fucking over Disney by opening up their mouths. They have one of the biggest movies that came out of this year. I think the biggest movie of the year right now. Despite some of the shit we talked about with Doctor Strange, I think it made like over 200 million, whatever the fuck it was. And look at their stock ticker. This is embarrassing as fuck right here. And they keep pushing these agendas, and more people are getting rid of their subscriptions on everything. They were hemorrhaging. They get like 350,000 people unsubscribed. They have just a ton of people again not going to the parks, canceling their trips, their reservations, all that stuff. They're losing money out the asshole, and they're doubling down on their nonsense. So keep pushing that.
Should we all be investing in them?
What?
Like, I know that I'm just going to come at this from a different angle for a minute, right?
Yeah.
Disney stock's at an all-time low. Mm-hmm. Now, are we going to gamble on them crashing or bouncing back? Because if they bounce back, we could make money on Disney by investing in them right now while they're low as shit, right?
I like how you're thinking, Liam.
Like, we can make money from Disney. Like, if we buy Disney
it sounds like somebody's been listening to Ripper and he's legitimately trying to monetize his haters.
I don't know, but then I don't know. Am I part of the problem? I don't know. It's an opportunity. I see an opportunity here.
If it goes cheap enough, we should all just buy it and then just be major shareholders and just control Disney. That's the plan, guys. We can make this happen.
Well, that's what Elon Musk ended up doing.
We should tank it to $10.
We should crowdfund the conquest of Disney. We should just all of us, everyone get involved. And we'll just buy in as much as we can. Just run a whole crusade like they did with the on 4chan with the Mountain Dew, and just get like everyone turn in like $1 and just buy fucking Disney.
Oh, before we go any further, Red's got a split soon, so let's just jump into Sunstorm real quick as well.
Yeah, that's a good one too. That's Star Wars without all the bullshit they used to deal with.
That is an excellent book,
right? This thing's gorgeous.
He has a book.
Mhm.
How dare you?
Look, you don't have to wait 4 years for it.
You son of a bitch.
Ships immediately.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Ships immediately, ladies and gentlemen.
Immediately. Look at that.
Immediately.
This thing is
That's
gorgeous.
right. This is epic space fantasy at its finest. There's a graphic novel. It takes place in between the events of the first and second actual novel. March of the Dominions coming later this year. But in this story, 3 of our heroes venture to a distant resource planet to try to retake it from remnants of the invading force that occurred in the first novel. It's a fun, fast-paced, action-packed adventure that hopefully will leave you wanting more and get you more interested in the Sunsworn universe. So, yeah, I appreciate all the support so far, and any more you want to give. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, man. A true creator, a great guy, and again, somebody who knows how to write. He's got a beautiful novel. If you guys haven't, jump on that as well.
Not only somebody who knows how to write, but also cares about the community. Also does a lot, works with other people. Has done lots of advertisements for others. I mean, this dude legit cares about what the product he's putting out there, the content he's creating for you. He cares about the backers, the fans. He's please share out links for this if you could.
And he appreciates some nice looking firearms.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, man. You got great gun collection.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, and there's only 4 left of the novel here, the war torn one, which is just little nixes. It's nothing major, but highly recommended. Grab that book, jump on it, and then I say back both.
The guinea pigs loved it. They couldn't stop nibbling around the outer edges of these books. They were impressed, right?
It is high quality paper.
See, there you go. No fluting, right?
The boxing head girl.
None whatsoever.
Excellent. The frogs are gay. No. Yeah, dude, have a great night. Thanks for coming. And everybody back this stuff. We have all the links in the description as well. So jump on these fantastic products. While we're chilling.
Thank you. Yes, have a beautiful night, everyone. I got a jet.
Take care.
Happy Mother's Day.
Great night.
Hail the chat.
Have a good one.
Hail. And Chris, if you want to jump in, since we're doing a little bit of chilling anyway, we'll jump into Infinity Chronicles. Which, again, this book is so damn good. Freaking loved it. Chris is always fisking it up.
There's a large font there.
Look at those.
Vinny, thank you for inviting me on because you made me laugh, you made me talk at length, and it cured my hiccups after just 2 hiccups on here.
Beautiful.
Dig it.
The healing power of laughter.
Well, they usually start because I'm laughing while not sitting up straight. I'm all slouched forward or I cough, which is how they started this time. And yeah, you cured me, man.
Nice. Look at that. Miracle workers right here. Chris, are you back? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, yeah. You want to talk about your book? Talk about your book, man.
Okay, sure. Infinitale Chronicles is a planned 10-book series. Book 1 here is in demand. It ships immediately. We have fewer than 50 copies remaining physical, but you can still get the digital as well. Also, let's see. The story was like, I think it took like 30 years in the making here. It was born from a tabletop role-playing game system, and the series will serve as a historical primer for that tabletop role-playing game system planned for publishing afterwards. It's an epic story that borrows heavily from Welsh, Celtic, Proto-Anglo-Saxon mythology. I figured, rather than ripping off Tolkien like a lot of Dungeons and Dragons-esque stories do, I just go to the source material and I plumb the depths of the library in my hometown before the internet. This was from back in the 90s to get this story out. And this is I mean, it ships in a nice collector's box here.
Chris's box has more girth than Red's.
Oh damn!
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
You're out of
like
line, but you're right. Sorry, we had to give that old black Captain Falcon America, whatever he's called.
Walt was looking at that box and it reminds me of the great redwoods out in California.
No, Tom. No, I'm sorry, Chris. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just was trying to.
No worries. No worries.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful product, and he's been working on it for a while, coming up with this great story, this epic story, and I love that he used like those the other people to kind of really break it down and almost as guinea pigs in a way.
Yeah. The one way I cheated with storytelling was rather than trying to write things I don't know, kind of like how George Lucas tried to write romance. Because the only women that ever talk to him usually ask for their credit card first. This story actually has female perspectives, has perspectives from various characters, because they were actually players. Like, this is the chronicled sessions of a game. So we're actually, I kind of cheated and I got multiple voices. It's not just my own headcanon, so to speak.
Yeah,
So
and that's a beautiful
incredible.
thing too, right there. Yeah, and that was very smart because sometimes we could be like in tunnel vision depending on like what characters we're writing, and there's just so much going on. You have a lot of characters in this book too, but it played out in a really good way, and it leaves you hungry for more as soon as you're done with it. So
Awesome.
and that's the mark that you want on a damn good book. 8
Yeah.
backers away from hitting 200 backers, so if we could do that, that would be fantastic.
Awesome.
Again, Chris is a great friend. He's a great friend to the channel and everyone here as well. And we want to see him keep kicking ass because he gives you quality. He straight up does, and it's a beautiful
top quality.
Yeah,
legendary book, awesome work.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we got book 2 in production now too. So we're continuing milling away. It's not something that we're resting on our laurels now that we got the first book out.
But we got to say hello, George. Thank you for making me very, very rich. I'm learning Mandarin just in case.
Sure.
Yeah, we have John China who's teaching me, because once Indianapolis 7 comes out, I'm going to be apologizing in every language. John Cena, sure. Enforcer, sure. Xi Jinping, sure. So, remember, America, get ready for Xi Jinping. If you don't like him, he's going to send his enforcer, who you can't see him, apparently. I don't know what that means. I'm old. Harrison, Ford, new language, America, get used to it. Damn. So there you go.
So get used to it.
Yeah, you know what, George? It is so wonderful to see you in the chat again. Hello again, my friend. And thank you for sending me that wonderful gift certificate to Rent a Center so I could go to somebody else's house and
Lord.
just do what I need to do. Thank you so much. I'm sure all the electronics appreciated it.
Sure. Lando, sure. My wife's a whore, sure.
Wow.
Ben Solo is not mine. Fucking Wookiees. But anyway, back to Chris. Sorry, we had a detour because we saw George Lucas.
What's up, George?
He's still looking at us. Well, Bone enjoyed it.
Hey, Chris, if somebody were to back you tonight, when would you get it in the mail?
Well, I'm shipping out immediately. So the next day, or whatever the next shippable day is, the book gets sent. So if you back tonight, it'll be shipped out tomorrow.
Beautiful.
And it generally takes about a week or so from, I guess, depending on where you are in the country. So.
I know when you sent the last ones off that I had ordered, I actually got the poster first, which I thought was weird. So I was like, well, if the poster came today, I'm sure the books will be here, tomorrow. And sure enough, they were sitting out there waiting the next day.
Nice.
That was kind of weird how the poster got through first, though. Like that actually confused me.
That means the USPS beat FedEx.
No, it's because I backed you last week, and I got a message that said you mailed it, and the FedEx tracking numbers don't work. So it's like,
that's an Indiegogo bug. If you take the tracking number and then just go to FedEx, it will work, because I track every box that I or. Every
you're kind of killing the mystery here by giving me solutions. Don't do that.
Yeah, I've been in contact with Indiegogo's tech support. They've got all sorts of funky things that they're doing, and it's interesting because it sounds like they're either understaffed or they're experiencing unexpected issues. But
Chris, stop! You're killing yourself. Blue Samurai, I forget everything he said. Now, if you go to Chris's Infinite Tale Chronicles and you scroll all the way down, there's actually a bonus tier so you can figure out where your package is.
Oh, okay. I'll go back it for that. Thank you, Tommy. Tommy's the one actually doing the customer service here.
Damn, dude.
Oh shit. Bone thinks we're gonna get canceled for this stream. I don't know. They're always trying to cancel people, but we heard that someone apologized as well, and I want to know if he did it in Mandarin. Awesome.
I don't know who you are.
Do it in Mandarin.
Chris, just know I'm just giving you a hard time, even though it's the truth. It's like, this is not a customer complaint. It's just a reason to tease you.
No worries. I just figured if other people are having this issue, it's not,
Yeah.
No, I'm used to putting things in the mail, and then like the post office, their tracking doesn't show up for like 3 days anyway. So whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I backed this book. It looks really nice.
Oh, it's gorgeous, man. And,
I'll tell you what, I've been so thankful with all the packages that I have got that have actually arrived in one piece, because some of the toys that I order, they do not arrive in one piece. I remember this was 2 months ago, Vinny. I had that Rodimus Prime.
Yep.
I'm still looking for parts for that thing to fix it, because the money that they sent me is not enough to purchase a brand new one. But that damn thing, the box was all crushed. It looked like they stomped it, and it broke the toy and shit. It actually just damn near destroyed the inner box for the figure. Like it was just all jacked up. But yeah, that's what you get now with the rising prices and shipping and everything. You get less service.
Yeah, it's retarded. The whole thing is, but we're fighting a lot. We're fighting against a lot of nonsense right now.
We're not fighting alone, though. Did you guys see the article? I joined the stream like 40 minutes late. Did you see the article about Sony Pictures not censoring some Spider-Man movie?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
the Statue of Liberty, you mean?
Yeah, Statue of Liberty. They wanted the Statue of Liberty, shaded or hidden and cut out.
China said that they would not accept that movie with the Statue of Liberty in it.
Yeah. Oh, they don't like liberty. They don't like freedom. They made it crystal clear, and so they said that they weren't. Yeah, if they did, it would have broke the $2 billion. It would have been the highest grossing movie of all time. Yeah, clearly. But you know what? Screw it, because China is an asshole.
Did they get John Cena to apologize for him?
Yeah, I'm sure that they will. They can't stop with that stuff. But we could also, I don't know. Again,
I think
he's been learning it.
I think the dam is starting to break the other way. We just got to keep, doing what we do, supporting or putting out nice hardcover books. Like, there's one here.
Sure. Spider-Man, sure. Sorry.
By the way, is Shadow the Kraken the hardcover?
No, it's perfect bound and nice thick stock on all of this stuff here.
Oh yeah,
I can share it for you too.
Glossy.
Yeah, this is it's glossy. We got perfect bound. The name of the book, all that great stuff. This thing is gorgeous. Again, I can't show too much of it because there's heavy spoilers. But this is the variant cover, which I'm going to be taking down as soon as I start fulfillment. So if you want it, the feature tier is the best way of getting it. But this is the main cover. Again, they came out absolutely beautiful. And right now they're at the printer. So they should be mailing it this week. I hope they should be getting to me very soon. And as soon as it does, I'm going to be starting fulfillment. So if you guys want quality projects, we got them here. I have almost everything as well. I'm missing one print and the books. So that's it. I got the other ones, the smaller ones that are here for the people who back those tiers. So you're going to get great stuff. And again, this is campaign number 6. I did it all. And I'll tell you too, a good number of the guys on panel have read the whole thing already, and they were truly blown away by it. So we got another instant classic right here. So do not miss out on it. I know there's a lot I haven't spoken about the story itself because there are a lot of twists, and I don't want to spoil any of it. There is a supernatural twist in the book as well. We're going to have people from history are actually going to be in the series as well. That's kind of one of the parts of the story, which is pretty damn cool, I think. And the cameos are in the first book, so you'll have at least 2 cameos in there of some real pirates that existed. So and that's what's fun about all this stuff. We're getting to create. We're doing just amazing things, and you want to see these characters, how they develop, how they grow, what's going to be changing throughout the story. You know, some for the better, some for the worse. It's going to be amazing. So please jump on this. Do not miss out. I'm telling you, you're going to kick yourself in the ass if you did. But yeah, it's definitely a good time. So yeah, thank you everybody on that who have supported me so far. We have merch open as well now. So the merchandise store is there. It's all about the merchandise. So we got t-shirts. I tried one hat right now. We got mugs, a bunch of different things. So we got hoodies, you name it. Some good shit here. So definitely check it out. It's a beautiful thing.
Hey, can you go back to your campaign?
Yeah.
Sure. Cool. Can you scroll up a bit?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little more.
Uh-huh.
Okay, right there.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. That
You're
was
welcome.
all. Thank you.
Yes, we have whores in the brothel, so
Whores.
check it out. It's a good time. Hell yeah. But
And
yeah.
Vinny did it all for a shaved Sasquatch. A shaved Sasquatch.
But hell yeah. So I think we should kind of cut it short anyway tonight because there was a few things I need to do. I need to shoot a couple of figures as well, film them for Tommy's channel. We're gonna have a good time tomorrow. I believe it's gonna be a G.I. Joe episode. So if you want to talk about that, Tommy, let it rip, my friend.
Hey guys, Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective here, nibbling away at you, the most hated guinea pig on YouTube. So tomorrow, with Going Old School Retro Discussion, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern, we are going to have a whole tundra of awesome guests on as we delve into G.I. Joe. Now, we're not just going to talk about one element of G.I. Joe. We're going to talk about the original beginnings of the toy, to the relaunch in 82, the cartoon. We're going to talk a little bit on the comics. We're going to talk about the animated movie, and we're going to talk about some of the other things that they've done recently as they've revived this brand. This is one of those brands that has stood the test of time. This is another brand that actually brings feelings of belief in your country, of pride, of respecting it. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to do one whole big giant stream just on this one. I have no doubt that this one is going to be probably a 2 to 3, maybe even 4-hour stream, depending on how much everybody else has to say. And I am looking to have a lot of fun with this. I'm looking forward to it. And some of the guests, man, some of the guys that are coming on here, I mean, I know I got all you awesome guys that are coming on already, but there's so many other people that are going to be stopping through, no doubt. And we're going to have fun. So, guys, make sure once that link is out there, once that link for the show is out there, to go ahead and share that thing around, let people know that we're going to be having some fun and talking about something old school that everybody usually can get on board with, because YouTube likes to suppress guinea pigs. It is 100% true. They are trying to keep my people down. But we are nibbling back, and we're going to take over every single one of their franchises, one nibble at a time, so never let anybody tell you what you can and can't say, what you should or should not watch, because the guinea pigs will get you. Oh, man, I am actually really looking forward to this one. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, hell yeah, man. I can't wait. There's a couple I want to shoot, but I know one right away off the bat I'm going to record is Zartan, because I know you wanted to see Zartan. So,
hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing that one for you guys. Cool looking figure. I like the classified line. They're just impossible to find. But we also got Walton in the house, man. Tell the good people.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for supporting the show. Thank you for supporting each chat that you're in. Please share out links to or back every one of these wonderful creators up here on this panel. Subscribe to everybody's YouTube channel if they got one. Thank you so very much. You are the lifeblood of what we do. Without you, we would just be talking to ourselves. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Hail to Keely Chow out there. House Shadow. Hail Chris. I've been doing up his writing most of the time. That's why I was muted. Thank you for having me on here tonight. And I am author Stephen Walton, the fandom menace historian, your historian, born in the chats of the High Council with my brothers and sisters, fighting for our modern mythologies. Wash your hands, wash your ass, clean your peen. Be good to each other, yet suffer no fools. Peace.
And don't bang any 2s or 4s.
Listen,
I'll give you a lecture.
You bang one pansexual, and Vinny will give you shit forever.
That's not how you keep your peen clean.
It's
right?
clean, Draven.
All that bread.
I told him to get blood work. But someone who knows about blood, we have a vampire right here.
Hey guys,
what's up?
Not much. You guys can find me here and on YouTube or on Twitch, gaming mostly. And then Tuesdays I talk wrestling with Vinny, Etep, and Tony, and Tommy, about the Monday Night Wars. And then May 29th, we're gonna have a watch party. Double or Nothing, AEW. We're gonna watch it and then we'll go live after the show's over, and tell you guys what we thought. So
nice. What time is
check that out. I think it starts at like 7. I want to say 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern. So we'll do the watch party off air, and then once it's over, we'll talk about it.
All right.
So yeah.
So we might be, since that's Sunday, so we might not have one on the 29th over here, but maybe we'll do like a makeup one or have it a little bit earlier or something. We'll play it by ear on Sunday. But because I definitely want to be hanging out with Draven over there and the rest of the guys, because it's a fun time. Talking wrestling is it's been awesome on Tony's channel. But yeah, Tony and Etep, they couldn't make it here tonight. Again, it's Mother's Day and they're doing stuff. So again, no big deal. But check out their channels as well. So after Tommy's stream tomorrow, tune in for Going in Raw over on Etep's channel. We have the 5 Horsemen over there, and we always have a blast. So definitely giving shout outs over there. And then Tony Tone Deaf, again on Tuesdays, we go over the Monday Night Wars pretty much, and it's been a blast. So definitely great stuff. And so Blue, we haven't heard from you yet, man. Well, you said it earlier when you came in, but you let them have one more time where they could find you.
Yeah, when I came in, you were I lost track of what you were saying, so I thought you were doing closeouts. Anyway, I'm on Skip Edwards Art's channel Monday nights at 9 p.m. Pacific or midnight Eastern. And he, Smiling Bandito, and I are promoting people that we're actually supporting or showing off books that we actually support. Campaigns that we're actually backing, that kind of thing. And I try to make it a little bit more than a shill and more of an interview. I should have somebody lined up for myself tomorrow. Oh, I just got a message. Hold on. And apparently that's not the message I was expecting. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Okay. My guest for tomorrow just confirmed. And he's asking how long the show is. It's an hour. I don't know if I should announce who it is, but I have a guest for tomorrow to interview and talk to him about writing and art. And then I should have another guest for next Monday. And then we just split up the show depending on how many guests we have or however that goes. Nice. So that's on Skip Edwards Arts channel. And if you want to join us, that's cool. And I'm starting school soon. I'm really scared. Don't know how this is going to go with schoolwork and doing a podcast every week. So, take care of me.
Yeah, man. Good luck, brother.
We're cheering you on, man. Yeah, good luck, dude. Again, Blue's an awesome dude. You guys have seen him for years. He's been around. He helped out Bancroft for a long time over on his channel. He's been he's a friend to the channel over here with all of us. And he was on last week as well. Blue's a good dude, so support him if you could. And sending out good vibes, brother, all the way.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, man. Liam, we know that you talked about the books and everything before, but let them know where else they can find you.
Yeah, sure. So if you head over to Conquest Comics, the channel that's my channel, you can definitely subscribe there. That'd be good. See you guys over there on the regular. We're
you can find it on my YouTube channel as well, because it's one of the featured one of the top featured ones I got. So we've got Wonder Island production streams are going to be scheduled in soon. We're actually going to be talking about schedule today after the stream ends, but to get everything back on track so that there'll be regular times for you guys to watch stuff. But we got a whole bunch of stuff over there. Yuka does a whole bunch of songs and gosh, I'm multitasking because I've been writing, so I'm sorry, I'm out of focus. But That's okay.
Where you draw they draw the pretty pictures. They draw the pretty pictures on the stream. What do you call them? Help me out here, guys. They draw the pictures on the stream. What do they call it?
Draw streams.
Draw Streams. Is that what they're called? Did I have another name? Anyway, so
either that
she
or
does those-
Pictionary.
Yeah, Pictionary. She does Pictionary for you guys. So live Pictionary. So definitely go over there, check that out, give us a subscribe. Retro Boy 1983. That's that there. That's me on Twitter.
Did you mean like the work in progress streams? Is that what you meant?
Yeah, that's but there's another name for it, like the draw. It's not just draw streams. I'm just being dumb. But now I'm wasting people's time. But yeah, that's where you can follow me personally if you want to contact me about anything. We also have Conquest_manga, which is our official business sort of Twitter, and we're working on a website, but that'll be a while. But yeah, no, really the best way that you can sort of help out is really just take the time to back the project if you can. Any tier is fine. We're really trying to get like 200 backers. This is going to be a nearly 200-page book. It's become a tremendous expense, and we're really looking to bring you the best stuff we can. So you'd be helping out a lot. Time lapse. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you.
See, I
thought Squib's taking any opportunity to show me up, any to embarrass me in front of everyone.
No, Squib's helped you out over here. No, I thought you meant the work. I thought you meant the work streams. That's what I thought.
No. Yeah,
she does great time lapse ones as well, and the songs she does are amazing. Those are fantastic.
Yeah, we got some more of those that are going to be coming out soon. We've just been so busy with everything going on, guys. So it's like we just got to get everything back into a schedule, and then we'll be able to manage YouTube and work because it is hard. They don't tell you this, but it is hard to manage your workload and your YouTube career at the same time. It's like you need the YouTube to sell you guys the books, but we need the time to make the books, which is what we've been doing. We've been so much invested in that. We're going to be updating the campaign page as well real soon with a bunch of cool stuff, but just haven't had the time to do that yet. So give us a shot. Thank you to everyone who's watching. Thank you for everyone who's already supported the book as well. Don't think we don't appreciate you unless you're Squib Nation. Then you can stay at the bottom of the damn river. You belong. But much love to everyone. Thanks for watching, and thanks for having me, Vinny.
Absolutely, man. A pleasure, my friend. So yeah, back to fantastic project we got here. Support them. Go follow them over there. We also have Chris Fisk. Let them know where they can find you, brother.
Sure. You can find me on Twitter at Infinitale Comic. And we also have a website for the book series at infinitaalechronicles.com.
Beautiful, man. And you can find him pretty much on every Friday and Sunday over here. He's been more regular over on ETEP's channel as well on the Mondays. So he's the fifth horseman. And it's a good time. Woo!
Yeah. I thought the fifth horseman. I thought the fifth horseman was Kathleen Kennedy.
No, she's just a horse face. With shit breath. Thank you, Harrison. So definitely back these projects. They're beautiful. Let's laugh one more time with the stock over here. But we got Wonder Island. We got Infinitale Chronicles. Shadow of the Kraken. And again, the standees look beautiful. Jump on that. You don't want to miss out. Sunsworn, Wings of Vengeance. We got my merch store. So check it all out. Again, do what you could afford to. And if you can't, if you're not in a position to buy anything or back anything, at least grab the links. Get them out there on social media. It helps us tremendously, because we're working very hard night and day. We got to fend off crazy people as well. We need to make sure we have our guns all locked and loaded. So yeah, just like Greenie. Be safe out there.
Keep your axes sharpened too, and don't forget to pay attention to Nerium as she's getting close to start releasing more information on Bonds.
Yes,
that's right. Bonds 2 is going to be coming your way. I believe the link is also in the description, so check it out. Tommy's channel is also in the description. I believe he's one of the featured icons on my YouTube as well. So
if you guys see motherfuckers laughing about going to people's houses and fucking with their lives, tell them not to be an asshole. Like, people got to speak up. This shit's got to stop.
Exactly.
It's got to be a fucking,
again, it's
too much. It just keeps escalating, and it's got to stop.
Yeah, it's shit that the mainstream does. It's shit that crazy people do. We can't normalize it in any fucking way. It's wrong. It's wrong. Call the cops. Get people arrested if you have to. Again, this is disturbing. We're just creators. Leave us the fuck alone. If you don't like somebody, don't associate with them. Mute, block, move on. Doesn't matter. It's very simple.
Yeah.
But to do the
So
shit that
yeah,
doing
don't
is
dox
harassment.
motherfuckers, and pay attention when people ask you to look the other way.
And at the other end of the spectrum, it goes the same. If you're obsessed with somebody, leave them alone. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's too many crazy people. We need common sense and reason again. Because
yeah. My man said he don't want no problems, but I do.
Because if shit escalates, it's always going to end up in a very bad situation. So let's avoid getting there. Everyone, please be safe out there. Be kind to one another. Kick ass while you create. We'll be back before you know it. So yeah, definitely. And keep an eye out for those extra tour reviews and stuff that are going to be coming your way. So yeah, much love. Oh, Sugar Chris, what's up, brother? Much love. Hell,
How you
man.
doing, man?
Another great dude.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Go check out Sugar Chris's channel as well. He's a great dude. He's got the morning roast rather. Sorry, the morning roasts are fantastic. Chris is he's a friend. He's a friend of the channel and everything. I want to get you on, but I know our schedule's always messed up over here. Usually working whenever we do this, but dude, man, yeah, no, it's all good. Check it out later. We had a couple of jokes. I don't know if it's gonna get taken down. Someone thinks it might. We just had some Gigi Ping love. That's all. And we apologized in Mandarin. Well, we didn't. Harrison did, and John Cena. You can't see me. Anyway, guys, girls, have a great night. Thank you, everyone who showed up tonight. Like I said, Sugar Chris, Another Monster, Bone, King of Squibs. We had Last of Truth. We had Tina Bojan. So many awesome people here. Brutal Morningwood, George Lucas, George. I said also in Shadowhawk, Mogwai. Scrolling up here. Keep them doggies scrolling. Frankie was in here tonight. Nuke was in here. Soul Assassin. Blue Samurai's on panel. Great dude. Go follow him if you can. Going up. Sorry guys. Lion Ratton. Still scrolling. Guys, I love when you're very active in here too. It's very awesome. Glinzer was in the house as well. William, always an awesome dude. We love seeing him here. Godzillionaire.
Godzillionaire has the best name. I fucking love Godzillionaire.
Well, I'd argue that. I mean, I love that name. My top two got to be Brutal Morningwood. To
Brutal
me,
Morningwood's good too, eh?
And Godzilla. You guys are neck and neck right there. We had Tim's Talk. Ben Solo. Small Time Republic. I think I hit everyone. Killy Chow. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Like I said, we usually get into these good conversations. There's a lot that I kind of do miss in the chat. But everyone who's been here, you guys and girls are fantastic. Brian Kriskow, yes, he was also in here. Go back to his book if you could. He's a great dude, great creator. But yeah, everybody, please, like I said, stay safe, be cool. And we're going to continue the fun and give you great product because that's how we roll here. Everyone, have a great night.
Night.
Another monster. Yeah, you're in the top 5.